What's up, you guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how I install a ear-to-ear lace frontal. So today I'm going to be using a 10-inch frontal. I'm going to pluck it and bleach the frontal, basically customize the frontal to show you guys how to get the most natural look. So yeah, you guys, so today I'm going to be using the Clairol BW2, the powder lightener, and the volume 40. So you guys, now that you have your Clairol and you have your volume, whatever, you're going to add 2 scoops of it into a mixing bowl. And then you want to go in and you want to add your volume 40. And I'm sorry I'm making a mess. I'm trying to do everything with one hand. So, just be patient with me. And you definitely don't want to add too much. So yeah, you guys, you definitely don't want to add too much and you don't want to add too little. So as you can see, it's not enough. Oh yeah, and I'm using a comb. I prefer a comb because it just makes it better for me. So you definitely see here you want to add more. And you want it creamy like yogurt, but you don't want it too liquidy to the point that it can fall through your lace and bleach the hair. You want it just thick enough to sit on top of the knots. You don't want it to leak through. So guys, your bleach should be just like this. Now you want to go on to apply the bleach to your knots. You don't want to get your bleach on the hair. Try to stay right there, from ear to ear, the lace. Don't get it on the hair because you're going to bleach the hair, it's going to cause more work. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so now that we have all the knots bleached, I'm sorry, we're gonna move on to covering the frontal with plastic. This is gonna speeding up the process. So I usually like to use the plastic that the frontal came out of, and we're gonna now place it over the frontal, and we're gonna move on to braiding our client's hair in straight backs. Okay, so I am the worst when it comes to straight back. So I like to start in the middle, which this is completely not the middle at all. But I like to at least aim to start in the middle and braid the first braid, and then move on to the sides and braid those straight back. Okay, so now that we have all the braids braided back, and oh yeah, I like to use this time to help me understand how long it's going to take for the knots to be bleached. So usually it works for me. I don't know if it's going to work for everybody. I braid the hair down, and usually once I'm finished, it's time to rinse the bleach out of the off the frontal. I'm sorry. Okay, so as you can see, the frontal is brown. It's my client's skin tone. So now I know that it is time to rinse the bleach from the knots. So you guys, so I like to rinse my frontals with Dr. Miracle's conditioning shampoo, and that's only because when I use any other shampoo, I feel like it leaves a white residue and it doesn't clean it good enough, so it doesn't leave those white residue stains all in the hair. It's bad. So yeah, you're gonna definitely need to use Dr. Miracle's conditioning shampoo, and make sure you use a spray. I'm not sure how everybody else's sink is set up, but make sure you get in there real good and get all of the bleach out. Okay, guys, so I am going to go ahead and dry the frontal, pluck it, and all of that off camera. So now I have applied it to my client's head, and as you can see, it's customized pretty good. It's totally up to you how you want to customize the frontal. You have to go off your own hairline. So I went off of my own client's hairline, and as you can see, it looks pretty natural. As you can see, her hair grows outside of the frontal. So if it does, just pull that out, it'll give it a more realistic look. That's no problem at all. As you guys can see, I already went in and I'm going in and I'm laying it down. I taped it down and then I get my clients to hold, both ends, and I sew it down as well. It's very secure that way. Adhesive is just too sticky. So you definitely want to use tape and sew it down. And you also do want to remember that any lace that's standing up, you can use Got2b glue spray to lay that right down. You don't have to use so much expensive adhesives and mess the frontal up. So just keep that in mind. And let's get to sewing. You want to make sure your frontal is as seamless as possible. Don't give it any opportunities to lift or be bumpy. That'll ruin the whole sewing. So you guys, I definitely I am glad we are at the end. I do like to triple my bundles during the sewing. I like to triple them for the first 2 rows. I like to take another 3 rows and I like to double them, and then I like to single them out, just so I know that it is thick and that it's flat and seamless and it's not bumpy. Okay, you guys, so you definitely want to go in, and let's get to customizing your frontal. You want to use the Got2b glue. That's what's on my hand. And you want to use a toothbrush or an edge brush, and you want to add as many baby hairs as you want. I don't really like the baby hair look, so I like to keep it simple. And you guys, this is my finished look. She loved it. I gave her plenty of layers, going down the sides, and I end up having to because her frontal was a 10-inch and her bundles were longer, so I had to layer it out, just so it wouldn't look all chopped up, and I added some pictures so you guys could see, how I ended the sew-in.